Hello viewers, in this lecture I'll be teaching you about the parallel and series combination. Now this lecture would be about capacitors. So in capacitors there are two types of combination as you all know. First one is parallel combination. Parallel combination is end-to-end combination. Like in parallel combination, if one end or one point is disconnected by the battery, the whole circuit stops working. That's the huge difference between parallel and series circuit, or we can say that point difference. Now in parallel combination, the end of the capacitor is connected at a common point and the second is connected at another and connected it by source of the energy. Like all are connected at a common point. Like if we are talking about a parallel circuit, it can be like this also. Like just suppose that these are the capacitors. So these capacitors are connected at a common point and that common point is directly connected with the battery. So these type of combinations are called parallel combination. Now we can find parallel combination by this formula. Here we know that the C is equal to, sorry about that, C is equal to Q and B, where V is equal to Q upon C. So for that we'll just simply make it as a capacitor. Now here in this formula we'll derive that how we can equate whole capacitors like this capacitor and this capacitor. How can we just replace these capacitors by a single capacitor? So for that what we'll do, we'll equate it. First of all, we know that C is equal to C1, C2 and C3. Here the formula is C we will apply. So for different points or for C1 there is different formula that known as C is equal to Q1V, because the charge is single, there is single source, so we will just write it single. Otherwise all the remaining will be written as Q1, Q2 and Q3. After that we will just remove it and we know that the Q and V when are multiplied that is equal to C as we written. So what we will do, we will equate it by the equivalent capacitor. Now what is an equivalent capacitor? Equivalent capacitor are those capacitors which can store the we can say that charge equal to whole capacitors. Like if we add just suppose it can store charge 1, this can store 1, this can store 1, combinedly they can store 3. Now we will equate that capacitor, or we can replace that 3 capacitors by 1 capacitor that can store 3. So by that we will replace it. Now that should be clear in your mind that just suppose that C3 is not equal to CE. CE means capacitor that is equivalent. That is not equal because the C3 can store data 1 or we can store charges 1, but here the CE equivalent can store 3. So it is not equal. So let's talk about the series combination. Now series combination is that combination if we just break one capacitor or terminal of one capacitor, it will become in linearly. Now that's a huge identification of the series circuit. It will become linear. Now here there is a point like in the parallel circuit, the potential energy of all circuits are equal, but the charges are unequal, because we know that the capacitor has we can say that limited valency, but here charges stored in all the capacitor is equal, but the potential is different, because we know that the potential here would be different from potential here and potential here would be different from potential here. So the potential difference is different but the charges are same. So the series circuits are connected in a way that if one terminal is break down so it will become linearly, but still it will not stop doing the potential energy. Now how we'll equate that? We know that Q is equal to CV. Now here we can just write it here like that, V is equal to Q upon C. Now here we have 3 capacitors, so we will write 3 equations. Now the potential between that are equivalent to the source. So here we write the source. Now we know that the V. Now here the V shows us the potential difference. So the potential difference is different. So we'll just write different equation for all. Now after placing the different equations, we know that when we'll take it common, we know that the charge in all are same. So we'll just take common, and after cancelling this charge from this charge, we'll get equate line. The reciprocal of the capacitor equivalent is equal to the reciprocal of the all capacitors. And that's all about today's lecture.